Yes, my people, it's your boy VRD. Oops. Um, no, actually, it wouldn't have made a difference. Alright, before we jump into the video, my people, I just want to point out that this wasn't initially the video that I wanted to make. I did want to make a video with the class 158. However, that went terribly wrong. I'm just going to insert a short clip of that here just for a bit of context. So I'm gonna attempt to. I've tried to contact the signaler. I'll try to contact him again. Him, her. They denied. Wait for signal to change. It's ridiculous. So we're gonna try to. Why am I told? Oh my goodness. Right. Yeah, we're gonna try to go through this and see what happens. The scenario is probably gonna end. If it does end, then I don't know what to say, man. Scenario failures to signal. See what I mean? It's just stupid. It's honestly just stupid. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. This game is just too buggy for my liking. There's too much things wrong with it. So yeah, we're gonna have to settle for a nice little run up the Watford DC line, or down the Watford DC line, technically speaking. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yes, my people, it's your boy VRD back at you with another Train Sim World 5 video, and today we're back on the West Coast mainland because I could not think of another route to drive on, unfortunately. We're going to be driving service 2 Delta 53 from London Euston to Watford Junction. So it's about a 50-minute journey or so. Nice quick journey. Just make sure we're recording. Yes, we are. Sorry, I'm out of breath for some reason. I was doing some push-ups. I think that's where. A nice quick journey that I can record before work. So let's get into it. We've got our game times synced up with real time, sort of. I think game time's about 15 minutes ahead of real time. No, 15 minutes behind, my bad. Let's sorry, I'm out of breath, it sounds funny. Let's get set up here. We just quickly get our safety systems in. We don't want to waste too much time because we don't want to end up running too late. Get the key into the secure position. AWS reset, door release on the right.
AWS operational.
Is our GSMR working? GSMR is actually working for once. Wow, look at that. I'm not sure why the windscreen wiper is already on. That's a bit unrealistic, isn't it? Anyway, um, headlights into the night running configuration, tail lights into the auto configuration. Let's just quickly pop outside, get our little thumbnail, and also check the lights. Ooh, that is a nice thumbnail with the 350 at the side there. Beautiful. Headlights are just bright headlights. There's no left or right this time, or driver side or non-driver side, because we are on a slightly more modern train. Right, so I believe we are ready to get a move on. Do we have a clear signal? Yes, we do. Let's just quickly look at our calling pattern. Southampstead, Kilburn High Road, Queen's Park, Kensal Green, Willesden Junction, Harlesden, Stonebridge Park. There's too many stations for me to go through all of that, but we're calling at all stations to Watford Junction. We're obviously going to be travelling along the Watford DC line on our journey today. Let's get our doors closed. Beautiful green signal so we can reset our DRA. I'm not going to bother with the static brake test this time. We will do a running brake test after we get out of here. 50% power. Are we in DC mode? Yes, we are. I should have checked that before moving off, but yeah. Speed limit is 25 coming out of here. I was about to make a joke. The track is predominantly uphill from here to Watford Junction, so if we do experience a brake failure, then it won't be an issue. Yeah, not funny. Oh, this is one thing I hate. This is one thing I can't stand. and I'm already recording, so I'm not gonna go back to the menu and change it. But because I've set the game time, hold on, is it gonna correct itself? No, it's not. Because I've set the time of year to November in game, the game's automatically putting snow on the ground, and I just can't stand it. Like, seriously? Oh my goodness, come on, man. It's ridiculous. That's just destroyed my immersion now. I don't want to play this anymore. Why have you done that? It's funny because I was worried about it as well when I was selecting the time of year, but I was thinking, nah, maybe they've updated it, maybe it doesn't do that anymore, but it still does it. I can't believe that, man. Developers, right? Let's speed limit is. Are we slipping? Okay, we appear to be slipping. Let's be a bit gentle on the power there. We're gonna accelerate up to 30. Do our running brake test. Brake step 2, got a flashing double yellow signal there. You know, I should really have the track monitor on, but I actually don't for some reason. I forgot to turn the track monitor on because I don't know this route HUD-Less. Oh, this is problematic, right? I reckon it goes down to about. It's 50 now. I reckon the speed limit goes down to about 30 at this junction or turnout or whatever that we're about to come up to. Because we turn off the West Coast mainland to go into that little tunnel, don't we? So that's, yeah, the speed limit for that is probably about 30. So let's just get our brakes in from now. It's got to be like 30, innit? Alright, so I can see it's gone down to 40 here. This is a disaster. So not only not only do we have the unrealistic snow on the ground, but we've also got the 30. Bang on. I told you guys. What is going on with the track? Oh my god. I'm gonna not complain too much because apparently there's an update coming up for the West Coast mainland. They're gonna fix a lot of the problems, so I'm recording this before that comes out, just for a bit of context there. So yeah, hopefully we see some issues fixed, including these ridiculously bright headlights on the 710. Because what is this? Oh my goodness. Could light up a stadium with these. Fitting stadium lights at the front of a train now. Oh my word. Yeah, so not only have we got the problem with the snow on the ground, but we're also now just what's the word? We're just driving the West Coast mainland. No, sorry, we're driving the Watford DC line HUD-Less and hoping for the best, because I don't know the speed limits. I do know the speed limits between Queen's Park and Harrow and Wildstone, but after that I don't know it to save my life. I don't know the braking points for the stations either, so this is going to be very problematic. So problematic even that I think I'm going to turn on the track monitor at the next station, because I just don't want to risk embarrassing myself. But then again, no, because how am I going to learn? Let's be honest, guys. How else am I going to learn? I actually need to learn this route. So, oh, the station. This train has, I forgot how capable this train is of slowing down, especially considering that we're only doing 30 miles an hour. So I think I just overreacted just then. Alright, this is South Hampstead Station, my people. South Hampstead Station. This would have been very atmospheric if it wasn't for the snow on the ground ruining everything. I'm not sure why we've got the incorrect stop boards as well. Like, these stop boards have chevrons surrounding them in real life, but we don't have. You see, like how they are on the Gospel Oak to Barking line. That's how they are on here as well in real life. I'm not sure why they haven't been. Yeah, it's a bit weird, man. It's very weird because this is a DTG route as well, right? I'm sure this is a DTG route. The Gospel Oak to Barking line was a DTG route, so I don't see why you wouldn't. For context, there's sometimes you get different companies, like the third party companies modeling routes for the game, but I think both this and the Gospel Oak to Barking line were modeled by DTG, so I don't know why you've got this selective energy going on. I will just be gentle with the acceleration once again because I don't want to slip and slide. Sip my coffee here. Speed limit is now 45. Being careful we don't fly through Kilburn High Road Station. I'm actually a bit nervous. I'm very nervous. I'm shutting off the power from now. Alright, thankfully I can see it coming up in the distance, so let's get our brakes in. I'm gonna go for about 25 miles an hour into the platform as an entry speed. And you can see our the fourth rail electrical system begins here and continues all the way up to Watford Junction. I think. Does it continue all the way up to Watford Junction? We've just flown past the stop board. I was not expecting it to be that far forward. But yeah, I've actually never paid attention to that. But yeah, fourth row electrical system starts here because, as some of you may know, the 72 stocks sometimes come down here from Queen's Park to reverse and head back up the line, which is interesting. But yeah, hopefully I remember to pay attention once we get beyond Harrow and Roadstone to see if the electrical fourth rail electrical system actually goes all the way up to Watford Junction. Should be interesting. If I accidentally referred to it as third rail, I apologise. I meant fourth rail. Next station, Queen's Park, my people. Next station, Queen's Park. We've got an advanced warning for a 30 limit, so we'll keep that in mind. You almost don't need to use full power. It's actually quite weird. Like, this train is really good at accelerating, I must say. I thought that was the 30 limit starting already, but I'm gonna get the brakes in for that from now, just to be safe. There's a 390 over there with snow on the front. Oh my goodness, it's just breaking my immersion once again. Breaking my immersion completely. I regret setting the time of year to November. I should have set it to October. Oh my word. There's the 30 limit there, and then we got the platform as well. Let's keep an eye out for the stop board because the entrance to the station is at the other end. So, well, I would have thought the stop board would be all the way back there. Maybe we flew past it without realizing, but yeah, okay. Have it your way. It's kind of weird because there's a, not even weird, it's kind of funny because there's literally a yard counter in the top left that I could be referring to, but I'm not even looking at that. I mean, can you blame me? I'm trying to actually use the platform. Okay. Green signal, I can't even see. Doors closed. Next station, Kensal Green. Next station, Kensal Green. So speed limit is 30. And does it go up to 45 here? Oh, I thought it went up to 45 at the other side of the shed. I didn't know it goes up to 45 here. Interesting. It's my first time driving the DC line in a 710 in this direction as well. This thing reaches 45 so quickly. 45 seems so slow. I wonder what it's... Oh my goodness. I honestly wonder what it's like driving an Adventure, like one of these types of trains on a slightly higher speed line, like the Elizabeth line or C2C network. It must be quite exhilarating. Right, Kensal Green is not too far from here. Let's get the brakes in from now, nice and early. Be safe, better safe than sorry. Another advanced warning for a 30 limit, although I do know this bit of the route off by heart. Driven on it many times in the good old TSW2 days. Bakerloo line. As you know, Bakerloo line was, well, you probably didn't know that, but you know now. Bakerloo line was my first train sim world route. The train was not trying to slow down there for some reason, although we ended up getting a perfect stop. Look at that. Wow. I remember when the Bakerloo line first came out, I wasn't expecting it to go all the way up to Harrow and Roadstone. I thought it was only going to go up to like Queen's Park or something. But no, it goes all the way up to Harrow. It was quite exciting driving along here for the first time. Right, next station is Euston Junction. Euston, I don't know why I pronounced it like that. We've got a 30 limit coming up, we need to keep that in mind. And the lighting is just ridiculous, I can't stand it. Alright, let's oh, I think I'm gonna end up speeding. Let's get some braking. Yeah, I brought the 30 limit ever so slightly. Thankfully they're smart enough to actually have the speed limit start before the corner that it's associated with. You can see what the corner that we're on now, that's the reason why that 30 limit is there in the first place. But they had the speed board like a couple 100 yards back, so it's like they anticipated people not slowing down in time. Pretty smart considering that there's people like me that drive on these on these things. We're only human, man. We're only human. We're not AI, and even AI, even AI, the great and powerful AI, the AI will probably end up having overspeed incidents as well at some point. Let's actually pray that that doesn't happen. No, God forbid. God forbid on that one, actually. No way. Come on, man. AI have been driving trains since the 60s, man. Victoria Line 1968, 67 stock. If you know, then you know, man. AI has been doing work on the railway scene for a minute. Right, here we are, Euston Junction. Stop, please. Thank you. I really want to change to the daytime headlights just so I don't have to put up with this ridiculous lighting, but I have a feeling it won't even be that much better, to be honest. Oh my goodness, it's horrible. Oh my word. Right, I'm done complaining about it now. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm ruining the video. I know. It's just, it is pathetic. It's pathetic. Next station is Harlesden. I'm joking, Harlesden. Speed limit is 30, keep that in mind. Ooh. Just remember that the last minute, that was close. That was close. Although it's now 45, so let's go back into full power. Harlesden station is at the top of this hill, so we're in a bit of a valley at the moment as we pass beneath this overbridge, and then we're now going uphill. Harlesden station is at the top of the hill. Let's get the brakes in now, because I can't actually, now we still got a bit of a way to go. I couldn't judge my distance properly, it was a bit weird there, but yeah. Ah, a little 72 stock. The 72 stocks look adorable when you're driving in something like this and looking at them. Because before you couldn't, when you used to drive the 72 stocks back in the day, there wouldn't be any larger trains to compare them to. Like, there wouldn't be any larger AI traffic. It was literally only 72 stocks. So this is my first time seeing a 72 stock in game alongside a larger mainline train. And yeah, it looks like a toy. Oh. Yeah, we're not hanging about here for too long. Stonebridge Park. Now, to my understanding, and I know this because I was watching a route learning video along here, for some reason the speed limit there's an unmarked 15-mile-an-hour speed limit on entry into the platform at Stonebridge Park. So you always want to have a 15-mile-an-hour entry speed into the platform, and that only applies in this direction, I believe. I'm not sure why. I have a feeling, if I had to guess, it's something to do with the points on the other side of the station. You've got the points for the turnout route into the depot, so yeah, I'm guessing that's why. There's a 390 in the depot over there. I'm not sure what that little sign or board says, but it must say something pretty important. Stonebridge Park is not too far from here. I'm trying to look out for the lights. Let's just get the brakes in from now. Yeah, we are not gonna be doing 15 in time. Let's give it brake step 3. Go on, mate. Go on, mate. Ooh, that is not good. That is not good. That is not good at all. Developers, you're only gonna get so much chances from me before I just end up cancelling this game. I will get this game cancelled. Why is there a red signal? Why have I got a red signal? I did not receive no cautionary aspect beforehand. Why have you given me a red signal? And why am I not setting the DRA? So yeah, I'd need to report that to the signaler at this point, so let's just go ahead and do that now. Where is it? Beep beep boop beep 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 beep. Hello signaler, I've received an adverse, no, I've received oh, okay. The signal's red when it shouldn't be. Can I proceed? Yes, you can, driver. Driver 2 Delta 53, by the way, sorry. Proceed as when as signals indicate. Driver, have a nice day. Thank you, signaler. Driver out. Oh. Next station is Wembley Central. Wembley Central, my people. And we need to assume that the net signal is now also going to be red, so I'm not going to go above. It would be helpful if I knew where the net signal was, but I don't, unfortunately. So I'm going to keep the speed at about 25 miles an hour until we can see the net signal. I should have looked at the points as well. That probably would have helped. It's because it's train sim world. I know that the points are going to be set correctly, but in real life you wouldn't actually know that. So yeah, I think the net signal is around this corner here. Right, green. Let's put our foot down, although speed limit shortly goes down to 40 miles an hour. So we're not gonna put too much power in there. I'm gonna have a nice cold shower after this, even though it's November. I'm still taking cold showers. Guys, start taking cold showers. They will change your life, honestly. I think I'm gonna get in a 72 stock after this. Not today, of course, but in my next video. I feel like doing another 72 stock video. Them 72 stocks are built different. I don't know how they're still in service. 50 years. Let's get the brakes in. I'm not sure why I'm having such a high entry speed, even though it is on an uphill, an upward gradient. So yeah, that's probably why. And it's a long platform here as well, so we don't really have too much to worry about. With that being said, we're not really slowing down too well. Oh my goodness. Perfect stop. Wembley Central Station, my people. Wembley Central. There goes a 390. No, that was a 350. My bad. I saw a little sparking on the pantograph as well. Nice touch. Very nice touch indeed. Right, next station is North Wembley. I really want there to be some more wheel slip. They need to add some more wheel slip into this. I'm sorry, it's not enough. Like I just gave it so much power then in real life, especially considering the track conditions, that this thing would have been slipping and sliding. I'm speeding. Not good at all. Yeah, this. You know, I should really like start a series where I just bash this game. I feel like that could actually do numbers. That could actually do serious numbers, because I have a very unique way of commentating in my videos, and I feel like if I'm channeling that into other ideas, I could actually do quite well as a YouTube channel. So yeah, maybe that's gonna be my new thing. I think my thoughts on Train Sim Mode 5 video did quite well. So brake step 3, we're not gonna stop in time. Yo, stop! Oh my word. Everyone spilled their coffee now. Although, why would you drink coffee on a train like this? It's a bit weird. I mean, I'm not judging, but it's the transverse seats and everything. Or is it longitudinal seats? I always get the two confused. Which one is the transverse seats? Is London Underground and Overground? Is that longitudinal or transverse? I can never remember. No, it's longitudinal. It's longitudinal. Do you know what? I think it there's a 50% chance it could be longitudinal or transverse. I'm thinking about it very hard right now, but I can't remember. So yeah, I'm not sure because I don't want to end up saying that it's one and it ends up being the other one, because that would be too embarrassing for me to handle. Let me know in the comments, please. Thank you. I'm not breaking in time. Oh, this is bad. I'm not gonna stop here, am I? Break step 3, slipping and sliding, ice skating. Look at that. And there goes the stop board. No, stop. KMT. I'm not having any more overshoots. I've had enough. Let's actually play this seriously. It's cause, like I said, the issue with the lighting and then the snow on the ground, it's knocked me out of immersion, so I don't really feel like taking this too seriously. But I'm trying to force myself to. Although we're still running on time, which is quite good. Although I am driving quite recklessly, to be honest, so that's probably why. Next station is Kenton. Yeah, no more break step 3. Let's be mature now. No more break step 3, Kieran. Alright, so Kenton. Oh, excuse me. What was that? I really should have muted myself, but I didn't have any time. I could not have anticipated such a hideous moment. Yeah, Kenton Station is. I remember you go underneath this bridge, and Kenton Station is not too far beyond that. And I remember that because I used to always test out the Westonhouse break coming into on the 1972 stock, because it's the penultimate station to Harrow and Woodstone. Once again, braking slightly too late. We've got a yellow signal for some reason, I'm not sure why. So that tells us we're being held outside Harrow. But I'm not sure why that would be the case, because what? Okay, it's just clear to a green aspect. It's just clear to a green aspect. It's strange. It's very strange. It's like there was a 72 stock that was sat in Harrow and Woodstone for 10 minutes or something. I don't know, man. Those doors are really loud for one, and they don't sound accurate either. 72 stock doors there. They're quite it's quite a distinctive sound, you know, very unique. Like when you hear a pair of or a set of 1972 stock doors closing, you know what it is, but it sounds nothing like that. It is actually no, that wasn't too far off, to be honest, but yeah, there's just that old school door closing chime sound. I can't even I can't even describe it. You just have to hear it. You have to have heard it before to know what it is. That's what the 72 stock sounds like. I remember the 455s used to sound like that as well. The Southern 455s is rest in peace before they were withdrawn. No, before they got their refurbishment. Yeah, they used to have that nice little door closing sound. Now it's all Wabtec alarms, all this new fancy stuff. Which I hear it because people are going to be, not everyone has the blessing of being able to hear clearly. So I understand. It's just killing off the nostalgia. Yeah. Harrow and Woldstone Station coming up, my people. Harrow and Woldstone Station in the distance. There's a 377. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. The speed limit goes down to 30. Is it before or after the station? I think it's after the station. But in this direction it goes up to 45. No, in the other direction, sorry, it goes up to 45 on the other side of the station, so it's a bit confusing. Come on. Come on. There we are. Perfect. Stretch. Oh, Lord. Oh. 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 Right, green signal. Get our doors closed. We're not hanging about here for too long. Right, now we're going into unfamiliar territory. I'm trying my best not to look at the next station. I'm trying to guess where it is. Oh, Carpenter's Park. Nope. Okay, it's Headstone Lane. Ooh, speeding. Not good. Not good. Not good. Everyone's getting thrown about like a washing machine. Absolutely blinding headlights. Alright, speed limit's 45. Absolutely blinding headlights there. Yeah, that will burn out your retinas for sure. You might as well just stare the sun in the face, have a staring contest with the sun at that point. Right, let's keep an eye out for Headstone Lane Station because I don't actually know where it is. Actually, we do have the yard counter, so that helps quite a bit. We're only doing 45, so when it's about 400 yards away, that's when I'll think about braking. Think I see the platforms in the distance there. Yes, I do. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I'm sure it's only this, and then you've got the one other station, then it's bushy, then Watford High Street, then Watford Junction, or am I wrong? Is there a third station in between Harrow and Bushy? We'll soon find out. Hatch End. Okay, so I think it's Hatch End and then Carpenter's Park. If there isn't a station along here called Carpenter's Park, that is some serious Mandela effect, because I'm sure there is. And speed limit remains at 45 until we get to Bushy, where it obviously goes down to 20. And then it goes up to 35, I think, for the rest of the way into Watford Junction. And it goes down to 15 for the final approach. Thought that was a yellow signal in the distance, but it's not. There's Hatch End coming up in the distance. So yeah, really not a hard route to learn HUD-Less at all. The Watford DC line, pretty simple and straightforward, to be honest. I think the Euston area overall is really complex. I need to absolutely shot past the stop board. Oh dear. Sorry passengers, I know you guys are probably you guys have you guys are getting a Fort Park experience without having to buy a ticket, so I guess that's, yeah, you can't complain on it. I am so sacked after this. Actually, I haven't done anything wrong. I've been Carpenter's Park, thank goodness, right? I was getting concerned that I was about to look like a fool, a complete fool. But no, there is a station called Carpenter's Park. I just thought it was after Harrow and Woodstone. We had a member of staff there, a bit random. I'm not sure what they were doing. They're just standing in the rain, looking at the bushes. And we're on our nice consistent upward gradient, so we can accelerate right up to 45, not have to worry about it. There's a freight train over to the far right. I feel like if I had got into some of the freight services, it would help diversify the content a bit, but it's just I don't have it in me to learn freight locomotives at the moment. I think mainly because it's only the class 66, which is such a boring train. Maybe if they... What's the second most common train after the 66? I think I've spoken about this before. Second most common train that I see after the 66. All I ever see is 66s. I don't really see anything else, to be honest. I think I see 37s every now and then, but they're not... They just don't seem that common. It's probably the 68, isn't it? Alright, there's Carpenter's Park over there with its island platform. Beautiful stuff. I didn't see a stop board, but we seem to be stopped perfectly, so that's all that matters. Door release on the right. For some reason, I felt like pressing the door close button on this side. It's a nice little touch that both of the door close buttons work. Even if the doors are open on the other side, you can still press the other door close button and it does the same thing. Nice, very nice. Next station, Bushy station, my people. How long have we been recording for? 44 minutes. Okay, we're all good. Now there's the 20 limit. Yeah, the 20 limit starts just before the station because you got a curved platform at Bushy. I'm guessing that's to warn me about the 20 limit. Yes, it is. Selective energy with these morph boards. Sometimes you get a warning for an upcoming speed limit. That is so stupid. Sometimes the speed limit will be 90. You'll get a warning for a speed limit reduction down to 80. And at other times you'll be traveling at 90. The speed limit will go down to 20, and you don't get a warning for it. I'm joking. No, you'll most certainly get a warning for that. But it's just to just to highlight the selective energy that goes on with some of these morph boards. But no, the speed limit going from 90 to 20 without a warning, that is definitely against health and safety regulations. We're not going to slow down in time, are we? What do you mean 35? What are you on about? 35? What? I thought it was 20. Okay, whatever. I could have sworn it was 20. I think it's 20 in the opposite direction. I can't see the signal aspect now, but okay. Let's just quickly check the signal. Yep, green. I mean, of course it's going to be green. It's train sim world, but driving as realistically as possible, which we're doing a pretty bad job at, so I had to show a bit of effort there. So I'm not going to bother using full power. There's no point with only going up to 35 in bad rail conditions. Bad railhead conditions, to be specific. And we're finally on a downward gradient, so we need to be tapping on the brakes every now and then. Next station is Watford High Street. The yard counter can throw you off here because you're very briefly going almost in the opposite direction from the station. and obviously the yard counter is as the is it works on an as the crow flies basis. It's not based on track distance, so it can seem like you're further away from the station than you actually are. So you can see the station's right here, jumping out at us from around the corner. It's a very unique looking station, being inside a trench and everything, with these sort of gantries holding up the not the balcony, the canopy. It reminds me of it's giving me Cathcart Circle vibes. And we're now a minute late, but it is what it is, man. Don't know why this says 25 kV. Well, we're not on 25 kV. We're on 750 V. Oh, come on, man. This train came out ages ago. Why? Alright, we've got the 710-3 coming out not too long from now. So I expect all of these to be fixed. All of these issues that I've come across to be fixed. The headlights, there was something else, and this on the TMS. This nonsense. Watford Junction is not too far from here. We've got a 15, keeping in mind we've got a 15 limit for the final approach. There's our single yellow signal here, so that is the signal protecting Watford Junction station. We want platform 1, so let's look out for the number 1 in the the Sari box. We did have a number 1, so that is all good. Is this the 50 limit here? Yes, indeed it is. Yes, indeed. Fifteen seems a bit too slow to be coming into here. Surely you could do 20, but I don't know, man. It is what it is. What time is it in real time? 7:39. Okay, cool. I need to be kind of quick. Beautiful, absolutely, absolutely beautiful. All right, full service neutral, DRA set, door release on the left, windscreen wipers off. We don't need to touch the headlights because everything's automatic. Shut down, key removed. Safety systems off. TPWS, AWS, vigilance, DSD. Oh gosh, I wasn't expecting that. That's bright, isn't it? Yeah, that recruit. Oh my goodness. Wrap it up. Just wrap it up. We got a 390 over there, sounding nothing like how it sounds in real life. We got the game prompting us to close the doors, unrealistic. And that concludes this commentated drive. I apologize for the lack of effort and enthusiasm into this. It was a bit rushed and last minute, so yeah, this will have to do. I'll I need to think of. I honestly need to think of more content ideas because this is getting bad now. I did try to do a 158 video, but as you guys know, that didn't end up going too well. In fact, I'm probably gonna edit that into this one, to be honest, because there's no point doing it separately. Yeah. But yeah, constructive feedback and criticism is more than welcome in the comment section below and is highly appreciated. If you'd like to further support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. I will catch you guys in the next one. Love.